Well, hello there, precious hearts all around the globe. This is Eva from Heart to Heart with Eva. And do time fly by? Yes, it does. It moves like it was a sweeping tornado that are just moving through the whole earth. And unfortunately, there is a physical tornado, a storm that has hidden a few continents and our hearts and thoughts and prayers are going out to those regions. Time flies. It does, absolutely. This morning I was drawn to pick a few cards from this beautiful Redley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards deck. And I did. And I did a chat in Swedish on the Swedish page. And what happened? I don't know. The whole day has went by. I have been creative and doing some artwork here, but I had this vision of going live earlier today, but I'm here right now. So what did I pick? Well, what did I pick? Well, I picked this card to start with. That is 5 of Ariel. And I don't like this mirror look, and I think there is probably some way to change that, but I don't know how. So we are just going to let it be. But this card is a very, very beautiful card. You have this, let's see if I can hold it like that. 5 of Ariel. And you have this beautiful angel all dressed up in pink, different colors. Her wings are white and there's a slight goldish color in those. You have these pentacles or mandalas surrounding her, and you have one in the portal. And I call this is portal because you have this other sphere of reality, another realm in the back. And on this side, it seems like it's a bit cold. You have this warm light just pouring out from the other side, and you feel so welcome. It's not like she is guarding the portal and saying, no, you're not allowed. Not at all. You are drawn to her and you feel like, well, I would really love to just walk with you through that portal into a new reality. And she's also holding a key in her hand, in her left hand. And this blue lover color is a symbolic for me that Archangel Michael is the archangel, the blue ray. Not particularly those colors, but that is his mission in this now, to be a leader of that blue ray. And there are a lot of spiritual communities on the other side that are working through that. And you also have this motherly feeling of Mother Mary, the blue rose, Magdalena energy, and it's just so heartwarming and feels so good just to look at that picture. So what is it that it says? Well, it says that you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negativity thoughts or negative thoughts creates self-fulfilling prophecies. And it says that help is nearby. You don't have to go through your current challenges alone. Ask your angels to make your options clear to you. There is no need to remain out in the cold, emotionally or physically. If you are unwilling to accept help from others, ask yourself why. What is it that you feel is missing from your life? Is it material or something deeper, like spirituality or love? Negative thoughts can create self-fulfilling prophecies that are totally unnecessary. Refocus your thoughts on what is possible, and this situation will turn around. Well, I do love this card because there are a lot of people out there struggling hard with the concept of asking for help. And all you need to do is ask. If you doesn't want to ask a human being, you can ask your angels, but ask them. They are there, they are working in another realm, and they are here to help and assist. And just by reaching out to them, you are building a connection. And even though you might not feel them present, doesn't mean that they aren't working with you in a spiritual connection and the energy mood. They are there. And the more prayers and conversations you have with them, asking for help, not demanding, asking for help, drop into your heart and just feel the question within your heart as you ask for help, and they will assist you in the way that is properly in alignment with the situation that you are in, but they will assist you. So do that. Don't be afraid. And there is also a lot of people out there that are willing to assist you, to help you, to give advice or whatever it is you need help with. If you just ask them, you will be surprised how many people there are there who actually are assisting both with their physical life. If well, like in our community here, we have teenager that are offering the service to go to the elder and help them to transport things that they don't want anymore but are too heavy for them to carry to the garbage place where they recycle things. So the teenager are picking it up and driving it to the nearest garbage dump. So that is so precious for those in need of that service. And they are doing it because they can. They do it with open heart. And I do love that we are talking about 2022 and there's so many disturbing energies moving around. And in the midst of that, you can see that people are actually going out of their houses to help other people. And I do love the concept. And I also like this card because it's asking you a very, very important question. What is it that you feel is missing from your life? Is it material or something deeper like spirituality or love? Think about that. And all the negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. Well, that is the truth. To be in a circle of negative thoughts will only bring you deeper and deeper into fear, resistance of change. And you need to ask yourself how those feelings are in service to you, how those feelings are in service for the higher good. Because if you don't believe in yourself, then you will have this fulfilling prophecy that no one is believing in you either. And that is not true. You have a whole support system in the other on the other side, all the angels that are there just working with you, the spiritual guides that are assigned to work with you, they are there and they need you to believe in them. They need you to ask them for assistance just to be present in your life. and things will slowly start to clear up. It might not happen in instant, like you snap them with your finger, but they will clear up. And the additional meaning to this card is feeling unlucky, money troubles, health issue, inadvisable plans for self-employment. And there is a feeling of fear for changes, the non-trust within yourself, the self-respect, the self-love. And so many people are depending on how many likes they get on social medias, how they are empowered by others. And there is this constant feeling among a lot of people that if I do this, if I start something new that I don't think I'm so good in or good at, there will always be someone out there who is so much better, and they will think that I am not good enough to do this. And the fear of being rejected or having someone talking about you, laughing at you, or whatever it might be, will only bring you further within this feeling of not being in this energy of creation, love, and flow, for not being worthy. And that's a reaction of fear. And as we have said earlier, fear does not support us anymore. We need to get rid of fear, because fear is holding us back from moving forward. And you are probably sitting on the most beautiful plan for the future, and you might want to start doing something, and then you are turning your intention towards other people. You're turning your focus on how other people will perceive your job, or how they will respond to what you do. And you're giving your power away by letting those people set the game plans for how you should interact with your community and share the things that you do. So let's take this thing like art, for example. And there is a quote that says that the beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. I think it's something like that in English, and I'm pretty sure that you know what I mean. And that is the truth, because everything is how you are evaluated and how you are evaluating something without of yourself. So if you are looking at a painting, you might think that it's a very beautiful painting. There could be colors that are making you feel in harmony, and the same painting may be creating a conflict within someone else. So does that make the painting bad or less worthy? No, it's just the way how we perceive and how we think and see other things. But the problem is when I'm starting to look at my creation, trying to look at my creation through other people's eyes, that is when I'm opening up for all the rejections, those negative energies pouring in, all those kind of things that will affect my own way of being in my own power. I'm giving my power away. I am depending on the likes from other people. You don't need that. You need to find the truth and power within yourself and share the knowledge that you have with your community friends. And if they don't get it right now, that's totally fine, because there is someone out there who will totally get what it is you're trying to bring forward. And you don't have to go for all the million people out there. It's enough if you are just reaching out, and if you are getting through to one or two people, then you are sharing the light. You're always sharing the light, as long as you do it from your heart. But as long as you invite other people's reflections and things and thoughts about your work or about you, you are not holding the light. And well, of course, you're holding the light. You are not sharing the light from within, because you are giving your power away. So it's time to go back in time to find out why you are, just as the card said, why are you responding to others' perception of yourself? And why do you feel unworthy of moving forward? And truly, try to find out why. What is it that you feel is missing from your life? Material or spirituality or love? Find out, track it down, and find out what time in life or time in lineage that you are tracking back did you lose the faith in yourself? Because no one else has lost the faith in you. The angels never did. They are there. They're just waiting for you to respond to the feeling within yourself and connect and reconnect back into the light beings that are on the other frequency. So that was one of the cards. And the next card is this beautiful Eight of Michael. And this card is also telling you that you can move forward. You can be free, make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. And look at those gardens. Look at that gardens behind Michael, the light setting, and look at the garden in front of him. You see, there's the same colors, there are same bushes, but there are another light to it, another dimension to it. So if you just have the courage to take a chance in life, to change your situation, just by doing something small, it doesn't have to be huge life impact that can come later, but just do something to change something within your own situation. Be the gardener in your life. Because if you do that, you might see things from another perspective. So what this card says is you can be free, make courageous choices to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. You can be free. You may feel as though you're trapped in your situation, but that is an illusion. You have to look past your fears and open your eyes to the opportunities. The ways to freedom may scare you due to the lack of confidence, but you can ask your angels for courage. Soon you'll find that you are much stronger than you realized. Commit to changing your circumstances and then believe in your ability to move forward. And it also says that lack of confidence is one's own power. Not seeing things clearly is self-sabotage. And yeah, we just talked about that. Find that self-confidence. You have the Archangel Michael watching over you, using that blue mantle. I forgot the word about the cape or whatever you call it. But that is a beautiful color, and you can visualize how you are wrapping yourself within that cloth, the blue, to hide yourself, to be protected. Use the color, how you are embodying yourself with that color. Doesn't matter, just use it to wrap it around yourself and move forward. Be bold and beautiful. You already are beautiful. Be bold. So the last card that I picked was Archangel Power Tarot cards 6 of Ariel. She's very present here, and look at those colors once again. That is a beautiful energy. And there's a tree, and there's light pouring in from behind, illuminating, and she's just glowing there. Her white wings are in a goldish color. So beautiful, so beautiful. And on this card, there's an apple tree, and it's harvest time. So what the card says is that material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. And there are a great blessing in giving and receiving. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. If you're the recipient or recipient of such a loving gift, then accept it with gratitude and humility. If you have the means to give to those in need, then do so in a compassionate way without asking for anything in return. Keep in mind that gifts do not always have to financial, but can be energetic or take the form of help based on experience. When giving to others, consider what they truly need. Make gifts that don't promote dependency, but rather that are well thought out and empower the recipients going forward. That was a difficult word, but I think, well, you do understand what I mean, don't you? Pennies from heaven, promotion of bonus, acts of kindness, scholarship, or grants. So, harvest time. So the harvest time, what it means is that it's also a flow of energy that are very, very present. And as you harvest, you have been reaping what you have been sowing. And if you have an abundance of something, share it from your heart. And you also notice that it says that you doesn't always have to if you are giving away something, think that you need something that are brought back to you in form of money, financial support. It could also be an energetic support, or it could be a service that you are getting back. And unconditional is a preferable way when you are giving something away, because when as soon as you add the touch of that I'm doing this because I want to have a specific outcome from the way I act, in the meanings that I give to you, I present to you something, and I expect you to respond in a certain way, and if you do not do so, then I don't feel that I want to give anything to you anymore. I hope you understand what I mean, because that ain't unconditionally, and that is not compassionate. Because if you are giving away a basket of apples, you can't expect them to do a apple pie for you. That is not the purpose. If you are giving away a basket of apples, saying, I will give this basket of apples to anyone who can make me an apple pie, then you're intentionally and you're honest about why you're giving something away. And that will still be a blessing for someone else who receives it. I hope you see the difference within that. And also when you are sharing things, you can receive energetic stimuli from that. Like if you're working as a health caretaker or caretaker with elders, you are usually giving a lot of your empathy and compassion, and you are receiving a gratitude, and that is energy. And that works in the real life too. We are giving so much away, and we are receiving so many things back. And that is all good. Then you might think that you are a very kind person giving away things. Let's say that you have someone in need of your services. It could be financial services. And you are a financial support system to that person over and over and over again. And one day you can't support that person anymore because your money, you don't have enough money left to do so. And that person might be very upset by that because you have just taken away their income. And that is a way of giving from your heart, but you are making someone else codependent on it. They are depending on you. So, and that can be also a very great thing to do, because there are actually people who are in need of that kind of service, and they are very thankful for what they are receiving as long as they can receive that. So take it more as a metaphor for what I'm saying. As long as people, if you are sharing from yourself and people are just taking and taking, and they expect you to be the provider for them, and they don't have to do anything because you're already providing for them. So that is more what this card is saying. Be gentle when you're sharing your energies, and share it from your heart, but also be sure that the ones you are sharing it with are not depending on you to do so, because we all need to contribute to our own life and our own living. And that it doesn't always have to be the financial. It's the same thing with friends. You always have these friends who are just giving and giving and giving and giving, and everybody expecting this person to be there, support them, to do everything for them. And it's a dependency. They don't have to do it because their friends will do it for them. And when that happens, the energy is not moving back and forward between those participants. And we want to change that. That is when we use boundaries. to be in a specific state of mind that we are holding a healthy boundary for ourselves. And that is a way to get back to keep your self-respect. You use your energy because you want to use it. You will not use your energy because you are being used or abused, because that is probably what it will turn into. So be in your heart, share because you want to. Don't expect to get anything in return. You will always be rewarded, but it might not come from that source. And if you are noticing that your sharing is creating a dependency, you might think once again if that is the right way to do it. It might be, and if it is, please go ahead. But think about it. Think about the flow and exchange of energies, because we do need to have those boundaries for ourselves, because you need to take back the self-worth that are so important. Get rid of the fear. Be careful, of course, how you tell other people to mind their own business, but it's time for you to start to mind your business. You don't need anyone's approval to start doing things. And if you want to start to create something or share something, yes, there are a lot of people already doing that. Some people have done it in public for years. Other ones have been public for a week. It doesn't matter. We are all beginners in everything that we are learning. And whatever you are sharing and putting out there is for the benefit, for the higher good, as long as you are sharing from your heart. So empower yourself, get your power back, and start to create and share with the world. And don't forget to ask for help. Everybody is there to assist you in the ways that they can, financially, energetically, or in another way. Bless you all for tuning in here this Saturday, and have a beautiful weekend. Love you.